Well, hello everybody and happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Did I turn Do Not Disturb on? Yes. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me run my disclaimer before we get into anything. Be right back. Hope you have your favorite snack and drink though, because we have a lot to talk about. Why is my mouse is lagging? This is weird, right? Okay. Anyways, be right back. Or not. I don't know what was happening there. There's like this weird lag. I don't know. But anyways, we're here. We are ready. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin Bees. I am a fitness nutrition specialist, a certified personal trainer through ACE, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing. And now I get the pleasure of hanging with you guys and pissing off people in multi-level marketing because it's hard to deal with the truth. But yeah, here we are. This is video number 3. And I guess it would be important for me to kind of walk you through how we got here. Last Wednesday, we were doing a super patch live stream, and there was a doctor on there. They presented her as a doctor, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. And the live chat started to look into who this person was, and they were like, oh my God, she's got a federal charge and this and that and convicted and all of these things, which prompted me to, hey, should we do a deep dive on this? So I did. That video came out Monday. So there's last Wednesday's live stream. There's Monday's deep dive on Nicole Bramwell. And then here we have today. Through the deep dive, through the research on the deep dive, I came across this video called Patching with the Doctors. And so that's what we're gonna debunk tonight, whenever you're watching this. Let me get my notes. I don't know why my mouse is lagging. This is so weird. So give me just a second. Let me, when in doubt, turn it off and back on again, right? Unplug it. Give it a second. While we're doing that, shall we do this? Because look what I found in my store, in the store near me. It is time. I'm going to move my keyboard back because I always try to spill it. Let me move my mic down a little bit. All right, here we go. I feel like that was kind of a letdown. This part, though, we love this part. Oh, love it. Why is my mouse now not moving? Huh? That's fun. Okay, plan B. It's charged. I already checked it. Okay. The gremlins are getting me today. Ah, there we go. Okay, and it's not lagging anymore. Apparently, it just needed to be turned off and back on again. But anyways, cheers, everybody. Oh, God, I'm so happy to have strawberries and cream back. So good. All right, so we talked about last Wednesday. We talked about the deep dive this past Monday, and I told you what we're doing today. This features 2 doctors. I'm saying doctors because Nicole Bramwell is in this video, and per my deep dive, she was convicted federally on a kickback scheme that involved TRICARE. TRICARE is the insurance that the military and their families, military members and their families use. And they were defrauding them. I think it was $4.3 million. And Nicole was writing the prescriptions for the families to go to this compounding pharmacy to fill the prescription. And it was It was a wild time. So that was Monday. Let me make sure I set this. I've got everything set up. Hold on, I'm second guessing something. Let me just check. And I should do this on the computer, but yeah, let's do it that way. One moment. Okay, good. And that's for members. Got to check and double check. All right, so that is the deal. This is the video that we're going to be reacting to. I will tell you that one of the doctors in this video, you would think that she's an MD. She is an optometrist. So just keep that in mind as we go through this, because there is some escalating, misleading health claims, and it's going to be a lot. So let me actually fast forward, because I think they use StreamYard on it, and they have this 24-second countdown. So give me a second. Let me cue it up, and then we'll get into it. Okay, I think this is the best we can do here. All right. Here we go. Let me do a little countdown. Okay, here we go.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? All right, so I am Dr. Tamara Dunn.
She is an optometrist.
And I am Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Hello, everyone.
Right.
Notice her title, Dr. Nicole Bramwell, MD. I don't think she can do that.
We're going to get y'all together, so I need you guys to tag and share this live today. All right, so tag all your family and friends, everyone that you know is going through some things that they want change. We're going to give y'all some good holistic drug-free solutions. Share this to your pages. We need this information to go out. I am so excited. How about you, Dr. Bramwell?
I'm excited. You know I get excited about this.
For sure. For sure. So we're going to be coming to you guys a lot because, you know, we've got a lot to say, and our patch devices, we are seeing that they are just giving people hope and dignity and giving their quality of life and doing so much. And we're just going to get right to it, because I know we don't want all the fluff. You want to know how they can help you. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to keep coming back with different solutions to problems that you may be going through. But the good news is,
oh my God, the comments just like caught up all of a sudden. Hello, everybody. I don't know what is happening. Hey, Charlene, what's going on? I don't know what's happening, but there is a lag on my end, so I apologize. Just bear with me today. Apparently the gremlins are, apparently it's my turn. But I would like to mention, notice that there's no disclaimer mentioned by them. They're using their titles, but there's no disclaimer. There's no disclosures about scope of practice, which is extremely important. And again, for those of you that are just joining, the woman on the left is an optometrist, and Nicole Bramwell on the right is the person that was convicted of a kickback scheme defrauding TRICARE in the amount with two other people. I think it was $4.3 million. So she relinquished her license in February of last year voluntarily. So she's not supposed to be using these titles. The audience, of course, they're never told this. They're never told any of this, and yet here we are.
Is that our patch devices actually cover over 85% of all the problems that go to the doctor's office. When you go to the doctor and you're complaining about something, our patch devices cover over 85% of that.
Did y'all hear that? I'm going to be pausing it a lot. I have a lot to say. First of all, one thing I want to add to my previous commentary is when you're not explaining the type of doctor or your specialties as a doctor, and you're, you know, doing some kind of a live stream like this, when there's health claims that are being said, thrown out like it doesn't matter, that is extremely misleading. That is extremely problematic. And then when she just said as an optometrist, hello, 85% of the reasons that you go to the doctor is cured. Now, she didn't use the word cured, but that's essentially what she's implying, that it can be cured by wearing a super patch with no ingredients. Yeah.
Different combinations. So we're going to keep coming to
Oh, and not just one, different combinations of patches. Oh, okay.
you over and over and over to go over those solutions with you so that you are more versed and more educated on what these patch devices can do for you.
You know, I think I'm listening to you and I understand what you're saying and what you're talking about, because we've seen such miraculous things happen for people, and, you know, people getting up out of wheel. When I start saying it, it almost sounds as if I'm making up something when I say to someone, yes, we are seeing people leave behind their wheelchairs, get off of their walkers, carry their canes under their arms, or start twirling them around, or some other athletic type of thing that they're doing, like a baton. But this is so, so real. And so what I would like to say first is that our bodies work in this way already. We were set up for our bodies to respond to what our brain tells our bodies to do. What has happened is we've wreaked all kinds of havoc on our bodies for different reasons, different things, whether it be stress, whether it was you weren't eating the way that you were supposed to, you have a medical condition, just all kinds of things that throw us out of balance. What these devices are doing, and yes,
they're calling them devices. They are calling these stickers devices. I can't even.
They are FDA registered medical devices.
That does not mean anything. That means that they filled out an application and the FDA is like, okay, you're FDA registered. That does not prove efficacy. And also she knows that because she went to medical school. She knows that scientific evidence is important if you're going to make any type of claim. She knows sources are important. Oh, but here she is, because she relinquished her license for defrauding TRICARE. As a veteran, that pisses me off. And of course, she's not going to mention that here. She's not going to mention that, hey, you know, there's no scientific evidence that shows that these patches do anything. No, she's going to lean on testimonials like we see people in multi-level marketing do all the time.
But they're wearables. And so when we say devices and they're so thin and so small, you're probably looking at us sideways too. But they work. And it's just as if when you touch a hot stove or you touch really, really cold snow. Y'all over there touch snow. I don't touch any snow over here.
Yes, we do. Snow and ice.
But when you touch it, you immediately move your hand or you feel it immediately. That is the same response when you put these patches on. The pattern that is specific to the issues being addressed for that patch.
1 second, guys. What are you doing?
Is it members only?
No, it's public. Did you need something?
I was wondering if I could still play video games again.
No, not right now. You already had your hour.
There's like an
I'll talk to you about that when we're done. But no, not right now, okay? All right. Okay, back into it.
Goes directly to your brain, and your brain decodes that pattern and tells your body what to do to correct it. Now that's the big key, correction, because you said no medications, no chemicals, no ingredients, not even supplements, not even people are like, so is there magnesium in it? No, because there's nothing in it. Is there potassium in it? No, because there's nothing in it. You know, there's nothing in there. Is it going to interact with my medication? No, because there's nothing in it. And it's operating specifically for your body. So your body, your brain, what needs to be put into balance.
This is wild. There's no ingredients, there's no magnesium, there's no nothing in it, but it's going to trigger your brain to rewire itself? Do they not hear themselves? This is absurd.
That's even more miraculous because that's not what happens with medication. Basically, a medication does a certain thing and it does that in everybody's body in the same way. So you may or may not react properly to it because you need something tailored. Well, guess what? This is already tailored
Appreciate
because
Courtney.
it works with your body, how your body was already created.
Mhm.
So I think still, even though I just said that, I know somebody's looking at me sideways, cross-eyed.
Oh, we all are, because we know how scientific evidence works on this channel. We also know your background. We know what you're capable of doing. And yet here you are shilling super patches with that Dr. Nicole R. Bramwell, MD, as your title, and Dr. Tamara Nunn, an optometrist, talking about neurology. Okay.
Whatever, because it's so simple that we could peel and patch. Peel it and stick it on. And yes, some people call it stickers. Right? Can you put on a sticker?
That's fine. And let me get you some stickers.
Stickers, a band-aid, whatever you have peeled and stuck before to you. This is what this is. But it's
this right here, Angela. Yes. It's so frustrating because if most people were hearing this from average Joe, they would doubt what they were saying. But coming from doctors, yes, I agree with you completely. And that is why it is important to point this stuff out. They're using vague scientific language. They, I don't know if they both I think they both have lab coats on. They both have their doctor in the title. This creates implied expertise in this area. And when people see their titles, they're less likely to question it. And I agree with you, Angela. Because of that, most people are going to hear it and go, oh, okay, they're doctors, they're endorsing this, so that must, mean that these are legit. But there are unethical doctors. There's unethical medical professionals, unfortunately, and we see it every single day. There's also really great medical professionals, and I see you guys and I appreciate you. These two, in my opinion, are unethical. One, Dr. Tamara Dunn, an optometrist, should not be speaking on neurology, period. That is way outside of her scope of practice. And see my notes from my deep dive on Monday on how I feel about Nicole Bramwell.
so powerful. And there's so much research behind it. 17 years of research and lots of money toward research and development by Jake Dollywall. And we're talking $40 million.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And what I love about that is you said, the medications work differently in our body. Well, work the same way in everyone's body, but your body could need something different. Also, the medications, they only last a certain amount of time. And that's why you got to take every 4 to 6 hours or take 2 to 3 a day or every day, but these patch devices actually rewire, repair, recorrect your brain patterns. And as you're switching them out every 24 hours, it starts from where it left off. So it never wears off. It just gets better.
Can I get a source for that, Mrs. Optometrist? Can I get a source that shows that when you replace a super patch, that the rewiring that occurred, it continues to stay there and just keeps building? Also, if it doesn't go back, why do you have to replace the patches once a day or every 12 hours or whatever? Why do you have to replace it? Wouldn't one be enough to give your body everything that it needs? This is so weird because when real science exists, it's easy to explain. Maybe the terms aren't always easy, but the process is simple. It's backed up by scientific evidence. And when it is not backed up by scientific evidence, you get language like this. You get claims like this from people wearing the, lab coats and the doctor. And it's, oh God, this is so disgusting. These two should be ashamed of themselves.
And better and better. And that's why consistency with these patch devices is so important. It's key. Like, you've already given all those medications 20, 30 years to help you. And now you're on more because they've caused different side effects, right? So
way outside of her scope. What do you mean replace okay, first of all, don't replace your medications. Don't stop taking your medications unless you speak with your doctor, your medical professional that you see that prescribed the medication. What do you mean, Tamara? What do you mean? people can replace their medications. Oh, you've tried this for 30 years. You have all these side effects. So why not just try this instead? Oh, I don't know, because there's no scientific evidence that shows that you can replace this with whatever medication people are on. This is absurd. This is dangerous.
Now it's time to have a different solution that's actually going to help you repair and correct. So I love that. That's probably my favorite thing about it is that every day it's better and better. It's never going to wear off.
If it's never going to wear off, then why do you have to keep using the products? And why do you have to use multiple patches at the same time?
Every day is just better and better. That's what we like, right? So we're going to get into what we're talking about today. So we're talking about our Fab Five. This is what we call them, our Fab Five. All right. So these are our favorite 5. This is where we're seeing the people get out their wheelchairs and walk when they haven't walked in years. People who have different conditions where they don't even feel like their muscles are coming back, their nerves are coming back, their blood flow is coming back. People are, like she said, twirling their canes. They're putting them canes under their arm and running away, right? I actually have a customer who needs some more for her mom, but she was like, but I don't want her to have that liberty because I keep having to chase her around. I said, well, that's what she needs. She want to feel good. She want to get around, right? She's joking, but that's just what it's doing for her. So that is so amazing.
The fact that they are claiming that somebody can tuck their cane that they need for mobility, balance, things of that nature, and start running, or the getting out of the wheelchair, I cannot.
So what do we want to talk first? Let's do liberty and victory first, Dr. Bradley.
Absolutely. Let's do that. So liberty and victory. So liberty is our foundational patch. So we're going to talk about the Fab Five, but guess what?
Ew.
Everyone needs the liberty, okay? Because
she just broke HIPAA. Uh-oh.
it is a foundational. Why is it foundational? Because it does balance. It helps with your balance and stability. Mm-hmm. We have a non-dominant side and a dominant side. That already makes us unstable, but you don't realize it because you've learned.
No, it doesn't necessarily make people unstable. It's just how we are. If you're right-handed, your muscles are probably stronger on your right side and vice versa. That's a normal thing. That's regular human anatomy and physiology. That's how bodies are made. This is so weird.
To compensate, your body has learned to compensate. When we put this patch on you.
Thanks for being a member for 22 months. I appreciate you.
This patch actually evens out that side, your non-dominant side. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to even it out and make you more balanced. That means that you immediately get stronger. And when we say immediately, it is immediately. Even if you're a strong person, even if you're an athlete, even if you work out, you're a mega workout person.
A mega workout person coming from a doctor. Yeah. That sounds legit. Oh my God.
A personal trainer, whatever, it's still going to help you. I'm a pretty strong person. I have nice muscles and what have you. And let me tell you, I was so surprised at how this helps me. So I wear the Liberty every day too. No, I don't stumble and fall all the time, but why wouldn't I want to be stronger? Why wouldn't you want to be stronger from a person?
I mean, yeah. So if you want to be stronger, you want to build muscle, or if we're talking about bone density, strength training, walking, you don't need a patch for that. Oh, I know. Mega workout person is hilarious to me. Oh my God.
Preventative standpoint, why do I want to wait until something happens? I want to make my body stronger and more balanced and stability. And that leads to living a longer life. And that is shown in literature. So
Yes.
we didn't make that up.
No, you're making a lot up, in my opinion. Cal says if you lose your license, you can't call yourself a doctor, though, right? I don't think you can. Although I know that there was one of the members, I think it was Debbie. Debbie was mentioning that we need to verify if she is a PhD. But one thing to point out is that's not disclosed here, because if MD was stripped from her, and it was, and I show the evidence and all the documents and everything in the deep dive from Monday, she can't have that MD at the end of her name. It should, in my opinion, show PhD. Maybe I have that wrong, though. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments. But I don't think she can. I don't think she can do this.
No,
It's in
that
the
is true.
articles. Yep,
That is
it's in
true.
science.
And not only just being stronger, but Liberty helps just the natural balance of our brain and body, right? So if anything is off, that Liberty is helping to correct that, anything. So we don't, cure diseases or conditions or anything like
I'm sorry. You just said that people were getting out of a wheelchair and running around. You just said that people are tucking their cane that they need for mobility. They're tucking it under their arm. They're waving it around. They're dancing around. I'm sorry. Everything that you just said, actually, I'm not sorry. Everything that they have said up until this point, and we're only 10 minutes into their video, has been a health claim, has been a claim to cure or treat something without saying it like that. As an optometrist and in my opinion, a disgraced doctor.
that. But if our autonomic nervous system
Thank you,
controls
Debbie.
everything in our body, cardiovascular systems, respiratory systems. So that's the way we breathe, our heartbeat, our blood pressure, digestive system, how we digest, all. It's so much of that, GERD and Crohn's and heartburn, all of that, right? So the Liberty has helped regulate all of those.
Oh my God, I missed a bunch of stuff. Rolka, I don't know if I said that correctly, but welcome. How did I miss this, you guys? Hold on one second. We're going to do Careless Whisper for old time's sake. Welcome. Shoulders, but I didn't wear a tank top. I apologize. And Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. And Rolka, if I'm saying that right, let me know. We're going to do a members only after party. It'll redirect right from here. If you'd like to become a member or you are a member, we're going to talk about this. I have questions about who I can send this video to. And I think we'll probably do that in the members only live. So Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. The Eclectic Mima, what is going on? Member for 27 months. I can only stay about an hour, but I'm so here for it. Well, thank you for being here, and I appreciate you. And K Marie, 31 months, ready to rage. You know what? Same. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for being here.
Functions and systems in our body. So Liberty is very important. I'm gonna put it back up. Liberty, I want you to write that down.
Why is that on the screen?
All right. So then we've got
gives you liberty. Liberty gives you liberty. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, maybe that is the case. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm incorrect. Let me know. And I mean, we can look it up.
Absolutely. All right. Then we've got victory.
Victory. So this gives you victory. So the cool thing about victory is that it crosses over. It has some overlap with the liberty. So now you're going to get even stronger, but you're going to improve your agility and your recovery. It's very important for recovery. If you, not just a mega exercise person, like I don't know where I got that term, but anyway, you know what I mean.
It's a terrible term. A mega exercise person. I think it's so ridiculous.
You're not spending 3 hours in the gym. You're that person that walks for 20 minutes or whatever. But guess what?
What is wrong with people doing what they want with their time? Maybe somebody wants to spend 45 minutes in a gym. Maybe somebody wants to work out at home. Maybe somebody's not into working out. What a weird comment. Well, maybe you don't want to spend three hours in the gym. I'm sorry. Are you implying that I'm going to get the same results with this super patch as I do lifting and doing cardio in the gym for 3 hours? Because absolutely not.
it still will give you better recovery. You're going to recover. Your muscles are going to recover. Your nerves, your blood vessels going to recover from your activity. So then you can actually do more and do more faster. You can actually increase your improvement, your performance improvement over time. So instead of walking for 20 minutes, now you can walk for 30 minutes without feeling sore in your calves and your thighs and feeling like stuff is on fire. Right. You don't want to do that. So this is going to help you with that. It also is helping people with neuropathy.
Okay, stop right there. First of all, what do you mean you don't want your calves and your legs to be on fire when you're walking? That's the muscles working. That's the blood pumping and your body working. If 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is 10, what is this? God. Neuropathy. I don't want to get into details about this, but there's somebody that is close to me that has neuropathy. I'm not going to mention any specific details because it's not my story to tell. There are, how do I want to word this? From my experience, people that have neuropathy will try so many things. And the fact that this person is showing up as a doctor and saying that this super patch is going to help with the neuropathy is so predatory. I can't even explain to you how I'm feeling. I'm having a hard time putting it into words, but this is disgusting. She is, in my opinion, preying on people that are looking for a solution. Maybe that is people not just with neuropathy. Maybe those are people that are in, having chronic pain, dealing with chronic pain, or people with mobility issues. They are preying on a very vulnerable group of individuals that are wanting to find a solution to get through their day. And they're hiding behind these titles. And it really pisses me off, especially the neuropathy.
And so it's not treating. So we're not talking about treating disease or anything like that. But remember, it's a rewiring of what's happening. So it's helping the
Coco, what is up? Remember, for 3 months. That's exciting. I'd love a patch to cure all chronic conditions, right? Right. Also, thanks for being a member. I appreciate you. A felon and an optometrist. That's really what I should have named this live stream. A felon and an optometrist. Yeah. So predatory. Yes, you're correct. My poor father has ordered stuff off infomercials on late night TV. He will try any and everything. Neuropathy is horrible to live with. Yep. Yep. Sending so much love to you and your dad, Angela. Find out what state they're in and report it to the boards. No problem. No problem. Right. Right. I see you. I hear you, Nicole, for sure. They ought to be up in the front of the church blessing people and asking for their tithes. Like Miracle Spring Water. By the way, has there been any disclaimer that they're paid consultants? Nope. No disclaimers at all. Didn't talk about their specialties. Nothing. Also, Nicole Bramwell used to be a pediatrician, by the way. Yeah.
Nerves, actually, the sensations be better, be more where they're supposed to be. So now neuropathy is going to get better. And of course, we're telling you about the Fab Five. So we're talking about combining things to help that neuropathy, right?
Oh my God.
So, and then athletes, we have studies showing 10% improvement in performance across the board in Arizona State University football players, D1 football players. So top performing athletes to improve by 10%.
To improve what? Are we talking about a VO2 max? What are we talking about improving? Because if you're going to make these claims specifically around athletes and then say, oh, they improved by 10%, improved what? And that would require having some kind of data to show that improvement. They know this. They know how this works. This is crazy to me.
That's already performing at a high level is incredible.
Incredible. Yes. My son uses Victory, Liberty at the same time when he is playing his football games and his basketball games. He literally has half the team on the patch because it helps them, especially in football. You know, you don't want to go down, right? And if you want to have more sturdiness, more stability, he played quarterback this season, so you want to be able to be strong enough to run, not go down, throw the ball. Is a lot going on, right? So it really helped him, and he really understood from when I was out of town one week and he couldn't get them. And he was like, "You gotta leave them." Like he called me that night. Like, if you gotta go, then you gotta leave them. Like, I need them when I'm playing my game. So, and he's 11. So when he notices that
he's 11, he's gonna do whatever makes his mom happy to a certain extent. Like, come on. And then to have her son being I don't know if he's the conversation starter, but to be bringing these other people into this. Don't put your kids in that situation. Oh,
difference. That's saying something.
Exactly.
So that excites me.
So if you have to go, that's okay. You can go ahead and go, but you got to leave the patches.
For sure. Absolutely. And it's drug-free, guys. So it is not, no way in any means cheating. If the D1, NFL, NHL, all of those athletes are using this, why not give your child?
Why is Tony Robbins promoting on my channel? That is terrible. That's the second one that we've seen. Or that second comment about Tony Robbins ads. I think I can go in and block them. Okay, let me write myself a note. Block Tony Robbins ads in the studio. I think I can. I remember seeing something about that. So I'll look into that because not on my watch, we're not.
Child the same advantage, especially if that's their goal, to reach those level heights, right? If your child's trying to go pro, then give them the same advantage as the pros. That only makes sense to me.
Absolutely. And injuries are going to be less too, because now your stability, your agility, usually injuries happen because your agility, you run out of it at some point, and you have a planted foot somewhere and the rest of your body is still moving. And so it stresses and injures another part of the body, your knees, your ankles, that type of stuff.
True.
So that means that you're more stable. That means you're going to have less likelihood of injury or serious injury. Even if you get a little, sprain or something, it's not going to be as major as tearing something.
Because of a patch? Oh, if you roll your ankle, don't worry, you're not going to tear any ligaments. Because you got the patch on. What do you mean? Oh, God. I have to laugh because this is so ridiculous. I feel like this is the perfect video to wrap up this trifecta that we've been working on together, starting last Wednesday, the deep dive on Monday, and now this. This is so blatant. This is so out in the open. They posted this on YouTube. They're not even attempting. A lot of times we see people in MLM that make these claims. We'll see them, try to work around the health. They're not even trying to hide the health claims. That's what's blowing my mind right now. Did she just say run out of agility? We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. I can't. Also, stay in your eye lane, lady. Oh my God.
And so, that would be another reason. And that's from your increased strength. And as you're working out, then you're improving that. So you're adding to it because the movement is actually also helping with the rewiring. So when you put these patches on, move a little bit, shake a little bit, so that you can stimulate that. And the more that you move, the better that you get.
Yes, that is so true. So true. All right. So we got liberty and victory. So we're adding all these together, guys. All right. So we've got freedom, which is another Very popular because it helps with our pain levels. And I like freedom, okay, because
you can't say that. The FTC says you can't make structure function claims. You can't say that wearing a patch with no ingredients that does not have any scientific evidence helps people to get rid of pain. Now, has she said it that way? No, but we know what she's about to get into. Oh, man.
depending on what you have going on, it doesn't matter. You know how when you have certain types of pain, like this medication won't work because it's not strong enough, or vice versa. This works for everything, like a headache, stomach ache, knee pain, sciatica,
Okay. So if you have something like C. diff, that's going to help with that? No, antibiotics help with that. What do you mean? If you have a headache, well, what's causing the headache? Are you dehydrated? Well, maybe you should drink some water. This is so vague what they are saying. What they are doing is atrocious. Yeah, so many medical claims. Oh, God. Yeah, leave fibromyalgia out of this, right? Oh my God, C. diff. Listen, if you know, you know. I used to work in a hospital many moons ago. 18 years, as a matter of fact, as a lab tech. If you know, you know.
myalgia, whatever type of pain that you have, this pain patch in combination with the liberty and the freedom, the liberty and the victory can work wonders for you. All right. And
How much are these patches again? I always forget, but hold on. I want to look this up. I'm sure it's superpatch.com. Okay. So they're talking about, what is it? The liberty and the freedom. Oh, okay. Let's see. Liberty, $99 for a pack of 30. Freedom, $99 for a pack of 30. What was the other one that they talked about? Victory, $99 for a pack of 28. So I don't know, they talked about the 5 of these patches. That's like $500 a month. Are they wearing all of these patches at the same time? I mean, of course they're going to want them wearing a combination because consumable products, right? This is so disgusting. I hate this. 99 US dollars for a pack of 30, except the Victory patch is a pack of 28. Oh, but you can get on an auto ship. Of course you can. Of course you can. And then you'll save $10. Thanks. I hate it.
a lot of times the victory and the liberty is also helping with your inflammation levels. A lot of times we have inflammation.
Oh, please tell me. Please tell us how you're measuring the inflammation, Mrs. Optometrist. Please tell us. Oh my God. Oh God. Brandy, what's up? You were playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. How fun. That sounds fun. Yeah, how come the Victory is 28? I don't know. If there's nothing in it, it wouldn't be more expensive to make, right? And also, what is inflamed? Yeah.
Inflammation because we have pain, or we've got pain because we got inflammation. So we want to combine those together to just get rid of everything. No inflammation, no pain. You're going to be moving around better. You're going to have more energy.
$200 a month unless you're on an auto ship, and then you save $10 a pack, so $20. So $180 before shipping and tax. For people that are so desperate to not be in pain, or so desperate to not have to deal with neuropathy or mobility issues or any of those things. Oh my God. And you're going to sell them. I know that they're like, hey, the most successful people, that are wanting to really change their life, start with 5 packs. I already know this is coming.
You're just going to feel good. And sometimes I could put 2 of these on, 2 or 3, put one for I put 2 on the side of my neck for my migraines if I feel.
I'm sorry, 2 or 3. But remember at the beginning of this where she was saying you put one on and, it works and then it builds on as you replace the patch. None of this makes any sense. what they are saying. Why are we having to put multiple patches on? Why are we having to replace them every 24 hours if your body doesn't forget the neural pathway? I can't remember exactly how she worded it. The reworking of the neural pathways, I think, something like that. This is so bizarre.
Any type of situation going on, I'll either do like a liberty freedom on one side or just two freedoms, and it works just fine.
Exactly.
And you said combined, so I'm pretty sure I heard somebody out there. I heard somebody out there say, "Well,
wait, this comment." But Nicole, I'm gonna fill in the blanks here. Nicole here on the right, who had her license, who revoked or who voluntarily relinquished her license for a kickback fraud against TRICARE in the amount of $4.3 million. She was okay with prescriptions when she was getting kickbacks, though. Now she gets kickbacks from the patches. Nailed it. Oh my God.
why do I have to put on multiple? Why do I have to put on multiple? Because your brain is big enough that it's not just one spot. All of these are not just going to one area doing that decoding. It's different areas in your brain. And so you have you even have different pain pathways.
Yeah.
You have different pathways for the same thing. So because your body is responding in a different way. And so, yes, you put these together so that you have those integrating at the same time. Why not do it all at the same time so that you get it under control, which is what you can't do with medications because you don't know which one you're going to have a side effect to. So you got to do them one at a time and make sure that you're okay first, and then maybe add another one. If you're adding another one because the pain's not taken care of.
Right.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
So you have to wear 5 different patches because it works on 5 different parts of your brain. Can I get a source for that? No, we're just supposed to trust you, doc. Disgraced doctor. Okay.
It's not taken care of, so you got to add. So here we combine our patches together. The Liberty is helping the other patches pull it all together because, again, it's controlling that involuntary autonomic nervous system, which controls all of your systems, all of your body systems, and pulling everything together. So we want to do them together. Yes. Make you better, rewire everything at the same time. Why wouldn't you make your whole body better?
Neither of these two individuals are neurologists. It's a very highly regulated career field, as it should be. We're talking about the brain, the nerves, the spinal column. These are wild claims. Also, hey, DC, what's going on? Super Patch is okay with you wearing multiple because they're okay with commissions, not because it actually means anything meaningful, to efficacy. Facts. Yeah. And do you think that these two have mentioned in the video description or in the comments or a banner at the bottom or mentioned verbally, hey, we do earn a small commission off of this? No, there's no disclaimer about any of it. None. Excellent.
Everything that's going on at the same time. So you can put on, we have 13 patches. We're only talking about 5 today, but you can put on all 13.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Put on all 13. It'll cost you about $1,300 a month or so. But hey, put on all 13 so Nicole here can pay her bills with the commission.
Guess what? Nothing bad's going to happen to you. It's going to pull your body together. You're probably going to feel just amazing.
Amazing.
Going to pull your body together. God, I hate this so much. Cardio and Coffee, what is up? Member for 12 months. It's crazy to see actual medical professionals preaching this absolute garbage. Agreed with you. Always makes me sad to see healthcare workers in MLM. I agree there. I mean, why stop there, right? And also, thank you for being a member for a year already. That's so exciting. Appreciate you. 13 patches, 0 ingredients. Yeah. F in science, straight to jail. God.
I haven't got to the 13 yet, but it has been a day. It's been about 8. It has been a day. It's been about 8, but I haven't got to the full 13 yet. But you never
My
know. But I
God.
know one thing: if I need them, I got them. So I have all of them just in case what I need from day to day. All right, awesome. So we are gonna go to these last two.
One moment. I have a visitor. Hey, Vin.
Hi.
What are you doing?
You guys-
Don't, Gavin, I'm still on a live stream. I told you we would talk about it when I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are you good? Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Have you checked to see if you have a fever?
No.
Can you check again for me? Just text me, okay?
Okay.
All right. He's been sick the last few days. I thought it was the flu, but his flu and COVID test was negative today. So thank goodness. He's just got a cold. Felt terrible. Oh, okay. Back to it.
Even though we're saving these last two, but they're like my favorite. All right, so let's talk peace. All right, this is probably, I don't even know. Like, so from my
don't even know.
experience, I didn't think I needed it until I wore it. I'm pretty chill. I'm calm. I'm good. Like
Same. I'm pretty laid back. And guess what? I don't need any patches for that. I don't need any patches for that. It's so funny when I meet people in person. Like when DC came and we met in person, she's like, and Savannah said the same thing. You're just like you are on camera. And I'm like, yeah. I'm just as laid back as y'all see me be. It's so funny to me. Also ethics schmethics, right? Yeah. Oh my God, Melissa, thank you so much. Thanks for being a science advocate, Erin. I appreciate that so much. You know what that calls for? That calls for Dr. Pepper Dreams. Grab your drinks, everybody. Thanks, Melissa.
I'm sipping stars in a fizzy stream, a caramel river in my
It is.
dream. Life's a bubble and I'm feeling fine, with a can of joy and a twist of time. Dr. Pepper dreams, they're fueling my
It's a bop.
dreams. Every super chat, it's sweeter than it seems. Pour it up, let it flow, keep the
Oh God. Amazing. Thank you so much, Melissa. I really appreciate that. Oh, this is wild. Okay, back into it. Or maybe not. Because
I'm
now
busy, but I can get through it. I can function. I'm productive. But you don't know what that's doing in your minds, and you don't know what it's doing to your body until you're actually calm. This piece calmed me so much. I didn't even realize how tense I was. To the point my husband, you know, he usually has to like rub my neck out like at night before we go to sleep, just from the tension. And I'm just thinking I got bad shoulders or whatever. But since wearing this,
you could go see a doctor about your shoulders if you think you have bad shoulders. You could work with a physical therapist. You could work with a personal trainer to help you strengthen those shoulders. I don't know, some random ideas, I suppose.
hasn't had to do it. Like he might do it to be doing it, but he hasn't done it because he had to do it. So
I like that.
So this it's just done so much. So my mind is calmer. My zen is just better. Like I just feel better. My body is relaxed. I'm peaceful. I'm calm. Everyone needs this. My son uses this every day for school, and we're, you know, they're kids, but they still go through different things and pressures in school now, even more so now since we were in kids. And maybe not, it's just different, right? So he wears this and another one every day for school. And it's just been such a 180 for him in his school year because of it. So this is another foundational one for me.
Leave the babies alone. Don't give your kids MLM products. Don't put MLM products on their bodies or have them consume MLM supplements. Please don't do that.
For me too, it's
Also, any supplements, unless you have talked to their pediatrician, then their pediatrician is like, hey, they're deficient in this. This is what I suggest. Talk to their pediatrician. The irony is that Nicole here is was a pediatrician. Oh, God. Also say it with me, everybody. Placebo. Okay. Shoulders fraudsters. Yeah, stop giving these things to their kids.
Foundational. And I agree with you. Both of us are kind of chill people, very low key, reserved, and what have you. But we still go through stress, and that means that our bodies are responding on the inside. So it may even be worse for us because we have this outer appearance like nothing's happening and everything's happening on the inside. So peace definitely quiets. You don't have to have a diagnosis of anxiety.
Might I suggest not the anxiety part? If you have anxiety, speak with your doctor. Speak with a therapist. I was going to say, might I suggest meditation or therapy or journaling or other really great tools to help deal with feeling stress, you know? Going for a walk, going outside, breathing some fresh air, you know, whatever works for you. Oh, no. Now we're going into anxiety. Okay. All right.
We all go through stress. This, to me, like everybody needs this. Like, how good would it have been if we had this during the pandemic when people were
I bet she wishes she had that when she was going through that federal case. I said what I said.
having such severe
I have to laugh because this is so ridiculous.
Response to being alone and then stressed about what was going to happen if they went outside and if they were around people and all of that. And then also when you have issues of pain, when you have chronic conditions, what this does is quiets that dysynchronous firing of your nerves, because that's what's happening when you get.
Oh, really? Show us the Carfax. So when I say Carfax, I mean the scientific evidence that shows the patches do exactly that. I bet it doesn't exist. I bet it doesn't. Oh man, the super patch people are going to be pissed about this one.
Stress, you get that cortisol response, your fight or flight. Now, after you stay in that state for a long period of time, your nerves start doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They're not working together. They're actually working against each other. The peace patch is going to quiet that so that now your body can respond better. And when you get into balance, you got these. So yes, put on. Yes, we're up to 4. Yes, we're up to 4 and put them on.
$400 a month unless you're on an auto ship before shipping and tax. Yeah, we want you to wear all 4. So, you know, we can earn commission.
Put them all on, especially if you're, so right now we're in chronic pain levels, probably 8 and higher. Like we need to have all 4 of these. You know, the Freedom, if you just got an acute stomach ache or acute headache, the Freedom patch will take care of that. But if you have something on a daily basis, like chronic pain, we want to add that Liberty and Victory once we start talking levels 6 and 7.
To all the chronic pain warriors that are watching this live or on the replay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is so disgusting. And y'all don't deserve any of it.
But once it gets higher than that, we got to add that piece in. Again, when it's calming your body down, because when you're in a lot of pain, your body's going to tense up anyway. That's putting so much stress on your body. That's when our blood pressure go up. So many things, right? So if we can get that piece added to that, just to calm our nerves, calm our mind, calm our muscles, calm our body, that's going to help the Liberty, Victory, and Freedom work even better so that you relieve that pain that you have in your body. So we got to add them all. Yes.
Absolutely.
Add them
all. Get so
all.
much more done. All that stuff that you're trying to do that's causing your stress, guess what? You'll be able to actually do it better and actually think of a plan. Your strategy will be better because you'll actually be calm.
Yes.
And your thoughts will be clear.
Yes.
In doing that. So
this is so dangerous.
And then
all right. Then we got my other favorite. So these 2 I absolutely wear every single day. I wear these every day. So
oh God, this is going to be an immune boosting product. Watch. It's called Defend. And you guys, the price, $99 for a pack of 30. Yep.
Let me put up Defend so they can write that down. Defend.
Yes.
All right.
That Defend is for immune system. So, but when we say that, don't close off your brain to what that encompasses.
Mhm.
Because if you think about it, we have so many people with things, and again, we have this disclaimer: we're not talking about treating or mitigating disease. So
Yes, yes, you are. Yeah, this entire thing has been full of medical claims and health claims. What do you mean? You saying, "Oh, we're not making, we're not claiming to cure or treat," and then go on to basically say you're curing and treating as a disgraced doctor, might I add, unbelievable.
we're not talking about cure, but we are talking about addressing symptoms by rewiring your brain. When you talk about an immune system, we have so many people with autoimmune disorders like MS, like lupus, even some thyroid conditions. There's a lot of stuff out there, stuff happening in your gut, inflammatory bowel disorders like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. Again, we're not talking about curing, but my goodness, if you can maximize how your immune system is responding, which you're doing it from your brain, because everything is controlled from your brain, I cannot see that you wouldn't improve.
Now, okay, I'm no immunologist, but I'm pretty sure that that's not how the immune system works.
In amount of flare-ups that you have and what have you, and just feeling better, because as your immune system keeps fighting your body, it's draining you, it's draining your energy, it's actually depleting what's happening, what needs to be in other parts of your body. So maybe
That is so specific. It's actually draining what needs to be in other parts of your body. It's draining what? And what are we talking about that's in our body that actually needs to be in other places of our body? This doesn't even make any sense. Oh my God.
one part of your body is getting like all the attention, that means the rest of your body is like, hey, I'm over here, I'm over here. So to do your immune system, it also helps with allergies because it's helping through the immune system. So both of us are no longer taking our allergy medicine. For me, because I'm wearing my Defend patch, and I can even now, in the beginning, if I miss some days of my Defend.
When did they post this? Hold on. I have to look this up. They posted this 4 weeks ago. I was just, okay, why am I asking that? Because I was thinking, well, are they not taking their allergy medication? I don't have allergies, so let me know in the comments. Are they not taking allergy medication because of the season? I know everybody has allergies to different things, but like, I feel like this isn't a season that requires a lot of allergy medication for this, like weather and trees and such. It's not like springtime. I know everybody has different allergies, and I know I'm wording this terribly, but let me know in the comments. Could it be that and not necessarily the Defend patch?
It showed up like when I stopped doing my Zyrtec, but now I can actually go some days without wearing it. Not that I want to, because it actually does some other things that I like, that I can go because that rewiring has happened. And so my body has the instruction to stop that nonsense with those allergies and responding to like all these allergens in Florida. It's crazy.
I believe it. Yes. I believe it. Yes.
And I know that you've gotten the same relief as well.
Yes. So it wasn't so much the pressure for allergies like in my nasal cavities, but more so my eyes, like it just feel like they're coming out. They burn, they're red.
An optometrist talking about allergies and her eye. She felt like her eyes were coming out. And then saying, hey, stick this sticker on your body and it'll prevent you having to take allergy medication. You can't even make this up.
Like they're just so itchy. Sometimes you get into that rhythm of just itching and but I haven't had to do that. I honestly, someone asked me for some eye drops, I think my daughter or something. And I was like, Oh, I have no idea where they are because I haven't had to use them. And I'm usually dropping them like 1 an hour. And as an eye doctor, you're not supposed to do that. You're going to mess up all your corneal epithelium and all that. But that's all I could do.
That's the first time that she's admitted being an eye doctor. And we are 26 minutes and 57 seconds into their 38-minute long video.
The only relief that I got just for those 10, 15 minutes, right? So I was just dropping him all the time. So nose running sometimes in the morning and at nighttime, but all of that stopped. And it's usually worse because my son plays football from July to October. So we're outside all the time, practice, games, like we're outside a lot. And I didn't have not one problem.
I don't know why, but I just thought of the song by Cardi B, Outside, when she was saying, we're outside. It just made me think of that song. I do love that song. My favorite one is Check Please, though. There's something about the beat of that song, Check Please. I love it.
Out there on that grass in the field the whole summer. So that
also Cardi B over Nicki Minaj. I said what I said.
If anything else, that excited me, let alone, you know, with all the germy people we're around, is keeping my immune system stronger, you know, with all those kids, right? And then we've been traveling. So we've been on the airplanes. I did catch COVID though, early, like I think it was September. And
oh, it sounds like those patches weren't working. They're supposed to help you with your immune system, and you got COVID? Not working.
I had one bad day where I didn't feel good, like really, really bad. But I put 2 Defend patches on for the rest of that week. And every day, when I say I just felt.
Why do you need multiple patches? I put 2 Defend patches on. Why?
Better.
Oh, and I know they're going to say, well, you should try it, Erin. No, that is my favorite thing to comment when these people in these companies comment on the video where I'm debunking what they're saying and asking for scientific evidence and they don't have any. And they'll say, well, how can you have an opinion without trying it? Which is why I've been bringing it up a lot lately, because every so often I see another string of comments. You can't have an opinion on something if you've never tried it. Yeah, I can. It's called a lack of scientific evidence for your claims. But my favorite thing to respond when they're like, you should try it before you have an opinion on it is no, period. Because where do you go with that? I just think it's so funny.
And better. I only secluded myself just until the test came back negative, but I felt so good. You know, a lot of times people with COVID or the flu or, you know, that virus that's going around, they're bad and they're down for weeks. Like they don't feel any better, regardless what they take, any type of.
Regardless of what they take, like you mean an antiviral medication that is prescribed to them by their doctor, regardless of if they take that, they're just down and out for weeks. Oh, but the patch, the Defend patch, it's a miracle.
Syrup, like cough syrup or any type of pill medication. I put my 2 Defend patches on and I didn't have to do anything else. I didn't take not one other thing.
That's awesome.
Like it helped me every day. It was better and better. So that excites me.
I mean, that could just be your immune system fighting it and you start feeling better over time. That's typically how that works with viral infections. Dude, this is so wild.
So much. That's why I wear it every day. My Defend piece, I wear it every day. Okay.
Well, a quicker recovery, that's important because I mean, the longer you stay down, then different things happen. Like you're the only one in your house that does whatever you do, right?
Absolutely.
So if mama's down.
I'm going to try something because I don't know why, but the comments are they're not showing on my end. So I don't want to miss something. So let's see if this pulls it up. So let's just try it.
Yes.
There's an issue.
I can't go down.
You have a problem.
Yeah.
Right. And so absolutely faster recovery. And that means that then you're not spreading.
I know some of you are commenting, and for some reason, I think it's a glitch or something with StreamYard. I'm so sorry because I'm not seeing them. So hopefully it'll catch up. What's been happening is I'll get like a ton of comments all of a sudden and it'll catch up. So in case you're like, why isn't she interacting with us? I want to, but StreamYard is not really cooperating right now for some reason.
Because you're not like leaking fluids and what have you. So you're also not spreading anything. So this is actually protecting other people around you, the people that you care about, or people that you're coming in contact with.
What?
Yeah.
The other huge thing about this, and we have video of this, is improved blood flow.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That is such a major issue for so many people. And when you think about it, you're like, oh, why would I need that? Well, if you have high blood pressure, something's wrong with your blood flow. That means that your blood vessels are actually constricting and your heart is pumping against constricted blood vessels.
I'm sorry. You think putting a patch on is the solution for high blood pressure rather than addressing what could be the cause of the high blood pressure? Could it be a genetic component, excuse me? Could it be we need to look at their lipid panels? Could we need to possibly look at their diet? Could they possibly need to lose some weight or other things that, can cause some of this, maybe some medications? No, you're just going to say, hey, the super patch, yep, helps with high blood pressure.
If you got better blood flow and you're using your other four, your Liberty, that's helping your blood vessels be at a better tone, more relaxed rather than constricted. This is why we're saying you got to put the stuff together. You got to put the patches on, all the patches that we're suggesting. Okay. And it's
all the patches, guys, $500 a month with all of these. Liberty, Freedom, or Liberty, Victory, Freedom, Peace, Defend, $500 a month before shipping and tax, unless you're on an auto ship, then it's $450.
Okay. It'll be all right. How many medicines are you on right now? How many medicines have you been?
You can't say this. You cannot imply that a patch like this can replace medication. That's not how science works.
Taking for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. We have a lot of people actually being able to minimize that because their brain is rewiring and their body is in better condition. So that blood flow. So if you have poor circulation in your extremities, if you have high blood pressure, like I said, to even out that blood flow, we have video that shows somebody without the patch on and then the patch on and the video of the blood actually improving in its flow.
That sounds really evidence-based. A video. Very evidence-based. Listen, we have a video. What kind of video? What kind of test? What method of testing are you using? Oh, guarantee you there was no control in place. Oh, here come the comments catching up. So weird. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the deal is.
That is amazing. How many people do we have out there that are at risk for blood clots and what have you? That's because the blood slows down. We have what we call hyperviscous conditions, which, by the way, pregnancy is one of them. And so pregnancy is actually a risk toward stroke. Again, here's Dr. Bramwell saying, I am not saying that we are treating disease or curing disease, but what I am saying.
You are saying, yes, you are absolutely saying that. Dr. Bramwell, oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to send this to anybody and everybody that I can as far as government agencies.
Is that we are improving what's happening with the body. It is shown. We have literature, we have video, we have pictures that you improve your blood flow. So then things that are related.
Do you have third-party independent reviews? No.
Related to that should improve.
Yes.
Right? You got to be consistent though. You've had high blood pressure for 20 years. Don't think that you're just going to wear this for 2 days and say, nothing happened.
Right.
Oh yeah. They're going to want you to wear all 5 patches for at least 60 days so that they can get their commission.
The circulation in my feet, I didn't see anything happen. And when we're talking about circulation, now it's also related to like swelling, If you have swelling, that means that things aren't moving around how they're supposed to. They're not going into the spaces they're supposed to. So it's puffing up your feet, your ankles. I usually get puffy feet when I travel on the plane. I put a Defend on the top of each of my feet. The last couple of times I traveled. No puffy feet, no puffy ankles, which is uncomfortable because, you know, usually I'm going somewhere to do something, you know, present or something like that. And I want to be able to wear my dress shoes.
Right.
That's not even cute. That's not cute when your feet are puffy like that and you're trying to wear your dress shoes, your sandals and whatnot.
Right.
So,
that is so out of touch. I can't even. I don't have the video, but I would love to see it. I would really love to see that. Oh God.
let me tell you, and we're talking to you. Did you realize that we're doctors?
Yeah.
Do you all realize that we're bona fide doctors? Now, I'm older than her. So I've been around a little bit longer.
Man, the confidence. The confidence after being federally convicted for defrauding TRICARE in a kickback scheme. Did y'all know we're bona fide doctors? Tamara here is an optometrist, and Nicole relinquished her. I'm going to keep saying this because it's important. Nicole relinquished her medical license in February of last year in the state of Florida because of that kickback scheme. She got 36 months of probation, one of which being on house arrest. The other two people got 2 years, and then I think it was 13 years in a federal prison. And the appeals court said I don't understand why, basically said, I don't understand why she got off so light. This is crazy considering the amount of people this impacted. There was one of her counterparts was recruiting military members to go see her. She was prescribing the compounded creams and was like, here, go to this specific compounding cream pharmacy. The pharmacist was filling the prescription and they were all getting kickbacks. $4.3 million. And then we have this. We have her saying, did y'all know that we're bona fide doctors? Are you, Nicole? Are you? We have a lot to talk about, members, in the after party. So if you haven't become a member, you should, because we're going to send some things. We're going to send some things out.
But I have 31 years of experience of being a doctor. I have never in my whole career seen anything like what's happening with these patches, and being able to help people from that standpoint is just really, really miraculous. And then
good question.
Dr. Dunn has 18 years?
18 years.
So never. Just that I'm older, that's all.
Absolutely.
That's a long time.
Even if it's 1 year, we haven't seen this. We haven't seen this. So exactly. I'm just so excited. This is the Fab Five, guys. And I think the blood flow one defends. That's why people are getting up out of their wheelchairs and walking. This is why they're getting rid of their canes, not just with the balance and stability, but if they are immobile, that's right. What happens? Now you're still at increased risk of blood clots. You're still not using your muscles. You know, it is a use it or lose it situation with your brain. Like if your brain doesn't see that you're using something, it's not gonna work. All right. So, but once you get that blood flow and circulation back in those extremities, that's why they're being able to, with better strength and stability, they can get up and move around anywhere. So this is the Fab Five. This is what you need. Yep. Okay. On any given day, at any age. I mean, yes. What am I? I'm almost 43. I think, or am I 43? I don't know. I think I'm 43. And I mean, I need all of these. It doesn't matter if you're 80.
I'm 45 and I don't need any of those. Thank you. Next.
90, on a cane or a wheelchair or walker. It does not matter.
I
I don't want to
do.
fall.
I'm putting this on my notes. Putting it in my notes. You can't say that emote. Okay, got it written down.
I don't want to have
Exactly.
inflammation. I don't want to be in pain. I want to have a good immunity. I want to be calm and not anxious. Like, I need these just for every day. Just every day.
Prevention.
So
Prevention.
prevention, yes.
Yes.
So
You
this
all
is the
complain
step
about
5 here.
Yes, you all complain
What you
about
do.
that the doctors are just treating you, and they're not telling you what to do to prevent what's happening or what's happened. Here, the doctors right here, Dr. Tamara Dunn and Dr. Nicole Bramwell, are telling you that this is what you need to help with prevention to be in a better state. So I don't know. We could talk about this all day because we get super excited about these patches.
For sure. So listen, guys, we thank you so much. I'm going to put this back up here because I want you, now that you've heard the information, some people out there that need to hear this. And I want you to tag their names in the comments. I want you to share this to your page or share it to their message.
I definitely shared it to my channel. Yeah.
Messenger or their phone. Get them the information. Don't be gatekeepers. You could use this, but
Most
you
definitely.
do know some people that could use this as well. We are patching 1 million people. In a minute, we're going to pass that. We're going to go to 1 billion. All right. So we want you to be part of that first million because we're going to take over the world. This is revolutionary. This is generational. Like my kids, listen, let's talk about that just for 1 second. For something, if I got something going on and my kids got something going on and I can use the same solution regardless of age or what we have going on, that's crazy. That we don't have that. Even with cough medicine, we got to get the one for 0 to 4 or up 12 years or younger or the adult. But here I can go patch my kids with any one of these, all 13 if I wanted to, and it's going to give the same effect for them and me and not cause any side effects, no contraindications. It's all drug free.
And no calculations.
All our kids are going to know about our patches. They're not going to reach for those pills that's messing with our kidneys and our livers and things like that. They're going to be healthier. They're going to live longer. So we can start getting this in the hands of us, but our kids as well.
Oh my God. This generic language is so dangerous. What if your child was prescribed something that literally keeps them alive? Listen, they're going to reach for the patches and not have to, have those pills that tax their kidneys and their liver.
Well, so that it starts to be generational. So we need you guys to please tag and share. If you want to be a customer, you can get back to us and be a customer. But if you want to be a part of our movement here, patching 1 million people, we will get you hooked up. All right. We'll get you on our team. You have amazing training strategy to grow your business and just help us patch and post, share, and care. That's all we do. We patch and post, share, and care. So if you want to be a part of that mission and movement with us, we'll be happy to welcome you with open arms. All right. So I just want to thank you, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Do you have any last words before we head out?
No, just reach out to us. You see this, you can't unsee or unhear what you've heard.
Oh, we definitely can't unsee and unhear what we heard tonight, but it's not for the reasons that you want it to be, Nicole and Tamara.
Certainly. And if you're somewhere, we can get you patched so that you can see how your balance is immediately changed and strengthened. So just reach out to us if you see this.
I mean, yes. Tag and share this video out. Please and thank you. Tag me in it if you share it on Instagram or whatnot. But yeah, share this video out. This one needs to get out, I think. Yeah.
On Dr. Dunn's page. Hey, reach out to her. If you see this on my page, please, I'm Dr. Nicole Bramwell. You reach out to me and we will get you straight, whether you want to be a customer or you want to join our team, and we can definitely mentor you. Even if you've never done this before, this is the easiest thing I've ever done.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I bet it is, because you're using that title, doctor, to shill this. People are trusting you. This is absurd.
All right. All right, guys. We love you and we thank you. We'll be back soon. All right. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you. Glad we're done with that. That was terrible. So they want you to use all 5 patches, $500 a month before shipping and tax, unless you get on an auto ship, which is just, that is crazy. But the health claims that we just watched, I think, are the only things crazier than that. What we just watched here tonight was not education from them. It was not science. It was a series of escalating health claims backed by borrowed authority, vague language, and people speaking far outside of their scope. When you stack brain claims like what we heard tonight, or claims around pain or immune response, mobility, and medication replacement stories on top of one another, that is not wellness. That is misinformation and giving people false hope. This is why I wanted to cover this video. Titles matter, credentials matter. People deserve honesty, not marketing dressed up as expertise and whatever the hell this was. If this video raised red flags for you, as I'm sure it did, the live chat was going wild. The replay crew is probably going to do the same. It's really important to understand that questioning claims is not negativity. I know that there's a lot of people in MLMs that are like, oh, they're asking questions, or, you know, that's negative. No, that is how consumers protect themselves from people like what we just saw tonight. And again, if you want more context, if you want to see the full story, check out last week's live stream. It was a super patch live stream where we found Nicole Bramwell. And then I did a deep dive on Monday, this past Monday, which today is the 28th. So it'd be January 26th at the time of this live stream. They all connect, but you don't have to watch them in order. You should be able to put the pieces together for yourself. And if you're a member, I'm going to be heading over to the members only after party right after this. Decompress. We have some things to send. I have some questions for people that are much smarter than I am. I'm going to tell you guys what's coming up next, because I have all the way through the live stream next week planned. And of course, we're going to talk more in depth about what the hell this was. So if you haven't already, if you would please subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what was the most egregious claim that you heard tonight from them. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.